I'm standing in front of Tate's, located on Scott City's Main Street. With a new restaurant business in town, it's only natural to wonder how it came to be. We talked with the restaurant chef Tate to hear about his journey in Kansas City, his return to his hometown, and opening his very own restaurant. From a young age, Tate Roberts has always had a strong interest in cooking.
I think it was inherited, kind of a genetic thing, whether it was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or, I don't know, even watching a cooking show.
With this dream and passion in the back of Tate's mind, he left Scott City to attend an art school.
I still was known as the cook on campus.
After finally deciding to pursue his dream, Tate had attended and graduated from a culinary art school in Kansas City, and soon after found work in Kansas City.
What made me follow that passion through Scott City was through the teachers. I'd say just a few influential teachers that kept me following my goals. You know, Mr. Ellis said always stay creative, and Miss Hunter always follow your dreams. So then I turned into an adult, 19, 20, 21 years old. I was pushed to follow that dream, and that's when it started.
Establishing a name for himself, Tate had achieved many awards and had been featured on both TV and newspaper publications.
I had won the Iron Chef Kansas City in 2007 and 2008, back-to-back years. And that was about the point I realized that I was pretty good. But still, the constant criticisms came daily through my shifts at work.
With a hectic work environment and constant pressure, Tate felt something needed to change.
I had no idea going into cooking how much work was involved in it.
Tate decided to move back to Scott City to open his own restaurant.
I was unemployed in Kansas City, making close to $90,000 a year, went to making zero overnight. I wanted to resort back to that commonality between peace in my life and the reality of life, when it's always been cooking. It's right there. So I couldn't think of a better place to do it in my hometown.
With many difficulties along his path, Tate had found his opportunity and had finally opened his restaurant.
The food quality itself, it's good. It's nothing like I've ever cooked before. I'd never cooked in a fry burger type of joint. I'd always been kind of steak, seafood, fine dining, small portion, beautiful food. But that was $40, $50 a plate type of food, and this has to be affordable.
With a lot of support and hard work, Tate's has become a success.
I could not remember the first 2 months of opening this place. It's unreal. There was one week in particular we went through 520 pounds of ground beef. Now, if you do the math on that, that's over 1,000, 1,100 hamburgers.
Still thankful for his experiences, Tate offers some heartfelt advice to others.
I really want to encourage other chefs that are struggling out in the world to maybe resort back to their little hometowns or find a small town that is needing an establishment to eat. Coming back to Scott City was probably the best decision I ever made.
With success in Scott City, it's sure to have a bright future ahead. This is Robert Rosas reporting from the Beaver Broadcasting Network.